Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you my scrim games from Eternal. Bear in mind that this is only one of the games. There were quite a lot of the games where Eternal were rolling me, and actually they are a very, very good Dead by Daylight team. They're definitely in the top 5 teams that do play Dead by Daylight. So this is just one of the games in the scrim, and as you can see, I find them pretty quickly off the bat here, so it's already pretty hugely in my favor. 30 seconds into the game, we're already doing really well. Unlucky that Rational didn't have Dead Hard there, so I actually do manage to get a quick down as well, straight into basement, 40 seconds into the game, as you can see on the corrupt timer, and we're already off to a pretty amazing start. We have one tag, one basement hook, 40 seconds in, our Ruin is still alive. By the way, the rules for this tournament is survivors are allowed one of each perk, but 16 perks across the board. The killer is not allowed undying, and the exhaustions are different depending on which killer is picked, as well as the map. So for Nurse, we play on Coal Tower. But nice little juke from Kaz there. Kaz is running up to the other side of the map. I pay a lot more attention to this chase than I probably should have, because I did have a basement hook and that's relatively easy to defend, but we do get a little bit of Pocos on the Dead Hard there, which was actually pretty good for us and gives us some sort of return for the dedication that we've played across the map. So now we have 2 people injured, 1 person in stage 2, and 1 person who's just been hooked. So we pressure the one other survivor that's doing something that isn't going for save, and he does end up playing the back of the hill there. Not a bad choice from him considering how bugged it is for Nurse on Macmillan. I do a nice little flick across the hill which I think catches him out, but he does have the Dead Hard, so we don't get the down straight away. Straight away I'm pathing through the T-wall. I'm just sort of walking to try and push him out a little bit, and I do just that. I push him towards Coal Tower. We run over towards the tire tracks. He tries a little bit of a juke, but I kind of read it and I down him. And then we have a clean little water tower hook right in the middle of the map, right in between all 7 of my active gens. Also, whilst I am taking the body to the hook, I want to take the time to say, if you are enjoying the content, please do consider pressing the subscribe button. As I'm uploading this, I am 10 subscribers off of 2k, so I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, we'll go back into the commentary. So here I am checking my Ruin totem one more time. Again, just trying to make sure that's active for as long as the early game as possible, so that I can just sort of push them off gens and I'm getting value for it, even if I'm not getting tags or doing anything like that. Kaz with the unique pathing there kind of throwing me off, and then I'm checking if they're on the shack gen to see if anyone's there. I think when I do push this, I see the Claudette. It was actually a 0 value chase to me. I don't have a single hook on her, and she's the only person in the game that I am completely uninterested in. I have a hook on Kaz, I have a hook on Rational, and I have a hook on Shix, but there is literally no hook I have on the Claudette, and I'm already pretty far into the game, so there is no point with me taking that chase whatsoever. But here we do see a good value chase with Kaz across the map. So instantly I do start chasing it because I know it's in my active gens. I'm roughly where I want to secure my 3 gen. I get a nice early hit on him, despite Kaz being a very, very good Nurse runner. I know Kaz is very experienced at running Nurse. He gets a nice little Dead Hard off on me there, and straight away he's back into the dead zone where he was before. So I'm trying to push that as hard as I can. I know Kaz is very awkward and weird, so I try to hold my second blink for as much as possible. And he's running into the jungle gym. I do go for a quick prediction here, and I do just land a few centimeters short. Just unlucky there. But I carry on going for it. Nice little pallet slam from him, and this is exactly how you play against Nurse if you were wondering. Just be awkward, be weird, do things the killer wouldn't expect, and that's exactly what's gonna get you in a good position. See, I was about to leave this chase, but I look out of the window of the back of shack and I see it's a complete dead zone, and I said, well, I might as well get the down quickly because I've already committed so much time to the chase, and it will give me a pop to use on one of the gens as a little bit of a comeback for committing so much time to this chase. But Kaz really pulling the game back for Eternal there. So as I'm traveling back across the map to the areas of where I want to secure my gens and have my 3 gen on the top side of Coal Tower, I do pass a gem with enough progression for it to be worth my using my pop on, and I do end up using it. Just to regress that gen a little bit more, because any gen that I am regressing, I am slowing the game down, and now I know that if I can locate the areas of the survivors, I can really defend this hook pretty well. And straight away, as if exactly what I was looking for, all 3 of them on 1 gen, absolutely fucking perfect for me, because that means I can just drop back down the end of the map, and I know all 3 of them are on this top side, and I can just defend this hook. So that is exactly what we do. I start blinking back towards Kaz on hook here, and I'm looking across the water tower. I see 1 survivor who's injured, and I see the Claudette. Again, I'm not being too aggressive because I don't want to give them a free save at any point, but they do need 2 people to safely get him off the hook. So straight away, I'm contesting the Claudette. As soon as Shix does end up coming in, I do take the down. I hit the Claudette, and I decide to go for her because in the back of my head, I'm thinking I've already seen the 2 dead hards on Kaz and Shix. So I get the down on Claudette relatively freely because she's in a bit of a dead zone, and then I end up going for Kaz. Kaz ran over to Shaq. Again, I managed to get a down on him, probably a little ping thing with the dedicated servers. He didn't manage to get his dead hard off, or his BT had just ran out. Either way, I assume it was something unlucky. I get a free hook on Shix. I have a slug on the Claudette, and I can take Kaz out of the game unless he's the DS user, which he isn't. So again, a little bit of a lucky chance for me there as well. A quick 1 in 4 that we ended up winning. And then this situation, if I play it right, is pretty hard for them to come back in. I have 1 dead, there's 1 gen left, I have a hook and a slug next to each other. So straight away I'm thinking in my head, I'm not going to hook the slug, because if I hook the slug, then they can both just kill themselves, and then Rational has a chance at hatch. I'm pretty sure that he doesn't have any good gen progress, and the only gen he would be on is Coal Tower, so that's the only one I would extend for right now. I'm just sort of making sure that Shix does end up dying on this hook, because I don't think I did see Rational running up away from the gen when all 3 of them were on it, so he would have had to pop that gen and get on another one. I think time is definitely in my favor right now, so I can afford to just take my time, make sure Shix dies before I make any decisions. So as I'm pushing up to the other side of the map, first thing on my mind is, okay, I'll check the Coal Tower gen, make sure nobody is on it, and then there you go. He fails a skill check on the Coal Tower gen. I assume just 1 coming up as he's getting off. Unlucky. I blink straight to the bottom to see if I can catch him running down the stairs, but no, I think he dropped out of the side, and then we see him running around at the edge of Coal Tower, and now the game is over. So, boys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please do subscribe. We're coming right up on 2K, and have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm just going to let you watch the rest of the game play out. Appreciate it, boys.